structure of past perfect. You can see on the screen. This is the structure of past perfect. Subject plus had plus V3 plus object. What is the structure? Will anyone read it? Yes, this is the structure of past perfect. But here the question arises, at what time we can use this type of a structure. So in note you can see I have written this pattern is usually not used for single action. If in your sentence there is only one action or single action. If in your sentence there is a single action. So for single action you should not use, for single action you should not use past perfect structure. It is used when there are two actions in a sentence. When is it used? Please repeat. Yes, when there are two actions in a sentence. The first action means the action that takes place at first. It will take the structure of past perfect, and the last action means the action which will take place at last. It will take simple past. Keep it in your mind. In these two actions, the first action will take past perfect structure and the last action will take simple past structure. It will be cleared with the help of the examples which I have written here. As you can see, the patient had died before the doctor came. The patient had died before the doctor came. Now you people will tell me how many actions are here in this sentence. Two actions. Which are those two actions? Will you tell me? The first action is the dying of patient. The first action is the dying of patient, and the second action is the coming of the doctor. Now you tell me which action happened at first, the dying of the patient or the coming of the doctor. Dying of the patient is the first action, quite right. Because it says the patient had died before the doctor came. यानी डॉक्टर के आने से पहले ही रोगी मर चुका था, यानी डॉक्टर का आना बाद में हुआ, पहले रोगी का मरना हुआ. So dying of the patient is the first action. That is why I have used here the structure of past perfect, subject plus had plus V3. As you can see, and coming of the doctor is the last action. So here I have used subject plus V2, simple past. Let us see the next example. The train had gone before I reached the station. How many actions are there in this sentence? Two actions, quite right. One action, that is the going of the train, and second action, I reached. Now you tell me which action happened at first. Going of the train is the first action and I reached later than that. The train had gone before I reached the station. मेरे पहुंचने के पहले, मेरे स्टेशन पहुंचने के पहले गाड़ी खुल चुकी थी. यानी गाड़ी का खुलना पहले हुआ, मेरा पहुंचना बाद में हुआ. So this is the first action, the going of the train. So here I have used the structure of past perfect. The train had gone, subject plus had plus V3. Or next action, the last action, I reached, subject plus V2 means simple past. I hope this, with the help of these two examples you have understood. Did you understand or any problem? Good. So when you have a single action you should use the structure of simple past, And when you have two actions, then you can use the structure of past perfect for the first action, and the last action will take simple past. One more example I have written: he had already solved my problem. He had already solved my problem. Here you will find that there is a single action, but the word already has been used here. So it shows that there may be another action also which is not visible in the sentence, but maybe उसने पहले ही मेरी समस्या सुलझा दी थी. इसका मतलब कि कोई और भी सुलझा रहा होगा, उससे पहले उसने सुलझा दी थी. So this type of sentences can take the structure of past perfect when the word already has been used. I have written this example only to make you understand its negative and interrogative and its passive also. The negative of this sentence is he had already not solved my problem. Had he already solved my problem? This is interrogative. He had already solved my problem. उसने मेरी समस्या पहले ही सुलझा दी थी या वह सुलझा चुका था. He had already not solved my problem. उसने मेरी समस्या पहले ही नहीं सुलझाई थी या वो नहीं सुलझा चुका था. Had he already solved my problem? क्या उसने मेरी समस्या पहले ही सुलझा दी थी या फिर वह सुलझा चुका था. When we turn it into passive, the structure is object plus had plus been plus b3. By mistake, it has been written here object. You will correct it. It is not object, it is subject. Is everyone listening to me? In place of object, you will write subject at last. है ना? So the correct structure is object plus had plus been plus b3 plus what? Subject, not object. Yes, subject. You will correct it. It is subject, not object. Example: my problem had already been. This is the spelling mistake of been. You can see in place of E, it has been written R. You will correct it also. Is it clear to everyone? You will correct the spelling of been. In place of E, by mistake, it has been written R. So my problem had already been solved by him. मेरी समस्या उसके द्वारा पहले ही सुलझाई जा चुकी थी. नेगेटिव: माई प्रॉब्लम हैड ऑलरेडी नॉट बीन सॉल्व बाय हिम. मेरी समस्या उसके द्वारा पहले ही नहीं सुलझाई जा चुकी थी. हैड माई प्रॉब्लम ऑलरेडी बीन सॉल्व बाय हिम. क्या मेरी समस्या उसके द्वारा पहले ही सुलझाई जा चुकी थी. तो अफर्मेटिव, नेगेटिव एंड इंट्रोगेटिव. आई हैव given the examples of all these things. Now you tell me, is it clear to everyone, or there is any doubt, or anyone wants to ask any question regarding this structure, regarding the concept of past perfect? Yes. If anyone wants to ask, he or she can ask freely without hesitation. I will try to make you understand once again. So let me know. I am waiting for your reply. No any confusion? Okay. So let us practice. Let us practice now. Let us practice on the structure of past perfect.